Hello, this is Carisha with Go Black Texas with another Black Business Showcase. And joining us today is
Betthany Thomas from BMT Coaching, where our motto is the remedy is food.
Well, thank you, Miss Betthany, for joining us today to talk about your business. Do tell us more. What services are you providing? Just give us the background information.
Okay. And Carisha, thanks so much for having me. I'm super, super excited to be here and to talk to all of your viewers. I own BMT Coaching, as I mentioned, and I am a nutritionist, a pharmacist, and a fitness trainer. So we have three main offerings. The first offering is our low impact fitness classes called BMT Body Boost, all virtual. So the awesome thing about it is that you can do these classes from the comfort of your own home, which we know is probably advantageous for a lot of people right now because we have so much going on. So we're live every Tuesday and Thursday from 7:30 to 8. And these are low impact classes. So for people that are kind of just starting on their health journey or looking for sort of just a way to be accountable and be in a supportive group, get some motivation, this is a nice stepping stone for them. And you also get, as part of the classes, a collection of 52 healthy recipes to go with that. And you get our BMT streaming collection, which is on demand access to all of our workout videos. So that's the first one, the BMT Body Boost. And then second is our BMT Blueprint program, which is my one-on-one nutrition coaching program. It's multifaceted. So this is the solution for people who have really tried everything. They maybe tried just working out, or they've tried the 30-day fast, the special diets, they've tried counting calories, all these things, and they're really ready for the right solution to manage their weight and increase their energy, manage stress, all of these things. So that includes one-on-one coaching with me and personalized meal planning. And then finally, we have Pharmity, which is my program that includes everything in the BMT blueprint, but we take it a step further because we want you off medication whenever you can be. So our total focus on that is for people with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, to get them to shift their focus from pills to food as the remedy. So, i.e., our tagline, the remedy is food. So, we work with you to reduce medication use and simplify your life.
Okay, that sounds very awesome. Some good programs you have in place. When did you establish your company?
Actually, when I moved, the year that I moved to Texas, which is 2014. So, and we started really, really small, or I started small, just kind of, and over the years, the concept has just evolved from just offering fitness classes to now offering these three signature programs. So each year we've stepped it just as I've more and grown more and stepped out of my other career, in a traditional pharmacist role.
So you were a pharmacist. What was your inspiration for starting your fitness business?
So I actually, Carisha, I struggled with my weight for so many years. I mean, I can't even tell you. And it was just all of my personal experience and even my experience as a pharmacist, seeing people come in with all of these chronic conditions on 10, 15, 20 different medications. And I was in 2014, I was actually, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. I don't want to tell it myself, but I was facing a milestone birthday. one of One of those milestones where we kind of just start to reevaluate our lives. So facing that birthday, and I had just had enough. I was just so stressed. I was frustrated. I mean, outside looking in, I looked successful. I was, in a career that most people would consider to be a pretty good career. I was a pharmacist making a good living, but I was so unhappy, just tired of yo-yo dieting, not fitting my clothes, crying in front of the mirror, all of that. And I just had enough. So I got an amazing personal trainer, started really working on my nutrition, studying nutrition principles, and just really realized like two really important things. One, movement, so important. And movement is medicine for your mind and your body. It just does so much for your mood and your spirit. And the other thing is that your food choices can make or break you. So after discovering that, it was so powerful. And I felt so much better after going through my transformation that I was like, I have to share this with other people, especially other women, because we tend to take care of everything and everybody but ourselves, you know, and that's it. So I was like, I have to help. I just feel like I have this calling, and really just felt like God just showed me my true calling to help other women so that they can feel beautiful in their own skin and learn really the power of food.
So what has been the most satisfying moment in your business so far?
I have one client win that just it sticks out in my mind, and I when I think about it on those hard days in my business, that it's one of the things thinking about that keeps me going. So I had a client that was had been diagnosed with pre-diabetes, so she wasn't fully there yet, but she was, you know, on her way to having some pretty serious health problems. And I'll never forget this, the first month she texted me at the end of our first 30 days working together, and the text just brought tears to my eyes. She was talking about how just I basically working with me had given her life back. She When we started, she said that she had become complacent. She was in a size 20 pants, and she just wanted to feel beautiful for the first time in her life, just beautiful and comfortable in her own skin. And so just reading that text message and looking at all the hard work that she put in, and how she just said like she had her life back for once, and she was like, I'm nicer to my husband, I feel better with my kids now. Like, just, and it just looking at that, and she had lost 17 pounds and gone down 2 pant sizes just in the first 30 days. But that just, I was just blown away. I mean, just to hear someone say that, like how, like, you just, I have my life back, you know, and that you, all these good things have happened. So that was probably my most satisfying moment.
Okay. And tell us some things. What's unique about your business, or what sets you apart from other fitness instructors?
Well, I would say the fact that in addition to being a fitness trainer, that I'm also a pharmacist and also a nutritionist. I think that that really puts something special into my programs, because I can identify with every part of the process. We look at the medication piece of it. So I'm, you know, in pharmacy, I'm always looking at how can we cut this down? How can we streamline your medication regimen to free up your time so you're not going to the pharmacy all the time, to free up your wallet so you're not spending all this money on medication, and really just shift your focus. So I think that that really, the fact that I'm multifaceted and the business is multifaceted, we really work to get to the root cause of what is maybe making you not happy and what's holding you back from reaching your goals. Fitness, nutrition, all of those things. So we really personalize it too. It's not just like a 30, 60, 90-day plan. I'm working with my clients for a minimum of 6 months in, you know, my coaching program. So I think that really sets us apart and sets the business apart.
Okay, that's great. So, if you had one piece of advice to give an aspiring entrepreneur, what would that be?
I would say to really identify your why at the very beginning. Figure out why you started your business, figure out why you want to do this, write down your vision, identify your priorities, put it in a place where you can see it every day. You know, if you need to write it, put it on the wall, whatever, so that you know that that's there and you can refer back to that on those hard days, because there's going to be some hard days just as you're on your entrepreneurial journey. And when you're tempted to do things that maybe don't align with your vision, because you're thinking, oh, this isn't working, and maybe you're tempted to do some things that, you know, don't really fit for you, but you feel like you have to do it. Having those whys and your priorities right there for you to reflect back on is really going to help. So I would say that's the main thing. Identify your priorities rather early on, and just stick to them. Keep them close to you and stick to them.
All right, well, thank you for sharing that. So, what is one valuable nutrition tip that you can share with us right now?
Sure. It's so, especially in this age of COVID-19, all these things that are going on right now, I think a lot of us have come to know that our health is one of our greatest assets really during this time. So I just want to encourage everybody and tell you, as you're trying to get your health back on track, if you're thinking about, oh, I need to lose weight or I need to get healthier, all these things, give yourself grace as you're going through this. And the piece of advice that I would give is, if you have an off track day or an off track meal, or you're feeling overwhelmed and starting to stress eat, give yourself grace and just do it, get it out if you do it. And then, like I tell my clients, declare it done. You do it and declare it done, and declare that it's not going to derail you from reaching your ultimate goal. One day, one meal is not going to totally ruin everything or stop you from your goals.
And how does your company give back to the Black community?
So we frequently have free or complimentary fitness classes, for especially since we've gone virtual, because we've really been trying to expand our reach. So you can always look out for that. That's on our website. We post that on our website and on social media when we have those. And recently, within the past couple of months, we've started doing some complimentary nutrition and health webinars. So we've done one on nutrition and mental health, because we know that that's so important right now for people, because people are struggling with increased stress and increased anxiety. So we really want to help people just know some really simple, practical things that can help them in this challenging time. So those are the main ways that we give back, and we actually have. And they're going to be posted on our social media pages, but we actually have a few coming up next month in October that we'll be doing, where we'll be having some complimentary seminars that people can log into and hopefully get some valuable information to just encourage them and help them during these hard times.
Going forward, how can the Go Black Texas community support you?
So refer, like, follow. I gotta keep saying that. Refer. If you are someone, if you're a woman that's ready for change, and you've tried all these things, maybe you've tried just exercising, or you've tried to go it on your own. You're tired of yo-yo dieting. You want to get off medication. You're tired of the insulin injections, whatever the case may be. Definitely contact me, book a transformation session with me. I'm happy to talk through whatever the next best step is for you. So that's really the way that you can support BMT coaching. Just go follow us on social media, refer people to us, even yourself, if you feel like you're ready for change. I always try to book that transformation session with people before we go forward with anything. And even if you decide not to work with me, the awesome thing is that you'll probably leave with some valuable information that you can implement right then in your life. So I definitely encourage you to do that. If you're ready and you're hungry for change in your life, consider BMT coaching to help you.
Okay. And definitely share how we can get in touch with you. So your Facebook page, your website, fill us in on what that is.
Okay, so we're on Instagram at BMT Coaching. Our website is bmtcoaching.com. And you can also find us on Facebook, search BMT Coaching. And I think I mentioned this before, but for people that want to maybe get to know a little bit more about me, maybe you're kind of considering booking a transformation session, but you kind of just want to interact with me a little bit more, please definitely consider joining my private Facebook group. It's called Hungry for Change, Empowering Women Through the Power of Food. And in there is where I really go deep. That's where the we comes from. That's where I really, really go deep in there. And I share a lot about my personal transformation story. And we're really a close community, just supporting and motivating each other. So several ways you can get in touch.
I heard you mention the transformation package. So would you give us some more details on what all that entails?
Sure, sure. So one of the things that I think is so important is to to really just get a good relationship and a good starting point with people before we enter into a coaching relationship. So booking that complimentary transformation session with me is the first step in that, and it's pretty awesome because we get a 60-minute, you get a 60-minute one-on-one chat with me, and within that, you'll also get what I call the BMT Be Your Best Nutrition Quiz. So that's where I'll work through what you're currently struggling with your nutrition, and you'll leave even if you don't, purchase with me or decide to go forward with the coaching. You're gonna leave with at least 3 nutrition tips and 3 complimentary BMT healthy recipes that are unique to your lifestyle based on what you tell me in the BMT Be Your Best Nutrition Quiz. So it's pretty awesome, and that's another way that we try to give back, or that I try to give back to the community, is really just providing some value, even if you decide not to go into the coaching program. If maybe that isn't the right fit for you, I'd still love to talk to people to help them with whatever they're struggling with, if I can do that.
Right. Well, thank you. Thank you. So those are all the questions that I have for you today. Do you have any last words that you want to share with the Go Black Texas community?
Well, just first of all, just thank you for having me. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to speak to your viewers, and to hopefully just get out the word and get out some encouragement to people. That I know that it's a hard time right now for everybody, but I just want to encourage you, stay focused. Like I mentioned before, we know and we've seen in 2020 that your health is such a valuable asset. So no matter what you're doing, I just encourage everybody, just stay healthy, stay safe, and just do your best and stay encouraged.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And we will definitely be looking into what you're offering.
Thank you, Carisha. Pleasure.